Drive on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goes to Darren Bent, and of course the wonderful Noel Gallagher. And Motorpoint for the perfect car van at the perfect price. Visit motorpoint.co.uk. I'm not giving up tonight. This is your song, another one of yours. It's a good album, isn't it? I'm not just saying that because you're here. Oh, is it a great album? You happy with it?
Yeah. In the canon of what I do, it's a really good one.
You're, from what I remember having seen you in various interviews, you're never always happy with the title of the album.
Just one. Chasing Yesterday was
Oh, you didn't like that? What was it? There was another one you got on the £1 coin. What was that album?
Standing on the Shoulders of Giants.
Right, yeah, okay.
It's on the £2 coin.
I like that, though. That's nice.
Yeah, as you can see, I put a lot of effort into these things. No, but this one's a good one. Yeah, it's been really well received. All the songs sound great live.
Okay. You sit there for one moment because it's time now for this.
Paddy Power on talkSPORT. Check out Paddy's most popular bet builders on the biggest football games this week. Simply add a pre-built bet builder to your bet slip with one tap. Easy. Online exclusive. T's and C's apply. 18 plus. BeGambleAware.org.
Yes, time now for the latest odds with Paddy Power. Can you imagine if I walked onto stage when he's starting singing Wonderwall? It's time now. Let's say hello to Dave Smith from Paddy Power. Smudger, hello.
Hi, boys. How are you doing?
We're good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Okay.
Not too bad.
We're going to rattle through this today, if it's okay with you, because we've got a superstar in the studio. So let's start off by asking... Not you, Benny. Although you are a superstar, we know that. Man City's silverware odds.
Yeah, he's a slightly bigger guest than me, so we'll rattle through it. Yeah, Man City, so they're 14th to recreate the treble from last season. That's the Premier League, Champions League and FA Cup. And then some other selected prices for other trophies. So no trophies, 4-1, no. I'm sure you'll be backing that. Any trophy, 6-1 on. And then any two of the selected three is 7-4.
Dave, odds on Horsham versus Barnsley in the FA Cup on talkSPORT 2 tonight, please.
Yeah, sure. We'll be all tuning in for this one. So it's 3-3 in the first game. I think there's some videos doing the rounds of Horsham scoring in the last few minutes and the fans going mental. So they're bang in the middle of like Division 7 or Step 7 of the league. So this will be a huge upset. We've got them down at 9-1 to win and 7s to qualify, 11-2 the draw, and then 7-1 on for the South Yorkshire side to get through in 90 minutes.
Smudger, apologies to rush you today, but we'll have more time on tomorrow's show. Thanks for coming on.
No worries. Cheers, boys.
Thanks, pal. There you go. Those were today's odds. Thanks to Paddy Power. Remember, always gamble responsibly. BeGambleAware.org.
Paddy Power on talkSPORT. Check out Paddy's most popular bet builders on the biggest football games this week. Simply add a pre-built bet builder to your bet slip with one tap. Easy. Online exclusive. T's and C's apply. 18 plus. BeGambleAware.org.
What were you going to say? You're back now.
Okay. I was asking him, did he watch the UFC on Saturday?
No, I missed it.
You don't watch that, do you?
I love it.
What?
I used to hate it when it started.
Yeah,
I love it. It's immense. I've heard you talking about it. Saturday, there was some ridiculous knockouts. Like the three big main fights were just all lasted, I think, 2-3 rounds.
Have you been?
No, I've never been. No.
You should go, because I've been before and I've been relatively close to the front. And the reason I say that, I've been to one at the O2 years ago. But the reason I say that is when their heads are on like the canvas and someone's punching them, you can hear it. I mean, it's frightening. It's
when it was first on TV or whenever it was, I was like, oh no, I couldn't watch it. But boxing has now become so farcical and nobody will fight each other. Whereas these guys, it's the real deal. It's the real deal.
Aspinall getting the result as well.
Who? Yeah. I mean, good luck. I mean, and they have big fights. Every show is like and they're regular. Every 6 weeks is a big thing going on.
Why haven't you been? Because I guess you can phone someone and they can.
Well, I've never been in town when there's been one at the hotel. I've been in Manchester when there's one there, but I'd love to go. I mean, it was when McGregor started. I got into it. I was doing a gig in Cork one night, and we went to the local. We had a night off. Went to the local pub, and Conor was just starting off in the UFC. We didn't know what was going on. They're all gathered around this TV, and out comes this guy, and the place was going berserk. And from that moment, it was like the trash talking. Like, who is this guy? And it was amazing. Yeah, but Saturday night was. I didn't watch it until I got home on Sunday. But some of the bouts were unbelievable.
Yeah.
Right. We've got you till 7, right? So we've got lots to talk about. We'll talk about boxing if you want later on.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And we've got a guitar. We want you to play something. No, we haven't. We were thinking about getting a guitar. And would you have played it if we would have got one? We haven't got one.
No.
Okay. What about the scissors? What was all that about? The scissor thing? Was that just a joke?
My girl Charlotte. No, we were doing. She sang. She did a bit of spoken word on one of these tunes, and we were doing it on Jules Holland. And the bit what she didn't come in for about a minute and a half. And I said, instead of you standing round, can you play the tambourine? She's French, right? And she said, I can't play the tambourine. I was like, well, just give it a go. And she said, well, I'm not playing it. And I was like, what about the shakers? And she was like, I'm not playing no shakers. And so I said, well, what can you play? And she said, I can play the scissors. And I was like, what? Hang on a minute, for a second, I thought you said scissors. And she got this thing on YouTube of her playing these scissors. And she brought him into rehearsals the next day and doing that. And I remember leaning to my best player going, this is so bad. Our kid's going to glass himself out of pure anger. and then she did it on Jules Holland. And I happened to be in Manchester. And I was going somewhere in a taxi and it stopped at traffic lights. And all the geezers just surrounded the taxi going, scissors, scissors. And then she went around the world with me for 2 years, right? We were on tour. And she was living her best life. And
just scissor playing.
Then it came to the point where I was like, my management were going, you know, you've got 13 people in this band. And I was like, yeah. And they said, we might not be able to afford to do this anymore. I remember saying to Charlotte, probably not going to be able to come on the next tour. And she's like, why? And I was like, you can't really believe that I need a scissor player. I mean, you must have thought at some point you're going to get the elbow.
She's like your Bez, right?
She was like, like Bez. Yeah, lovely girl. She was great to be around, but I didn't need the scissors. But it was a great period of high flying birds thing. She's an amazing girl.
We have Noel with us. When we come back, we'll be talking about Man City. Well, we'll be talking about Man City's title rivals this season. If you want to be a part, not Arsenal, if you want to be a part of the show, you can. 03717 22 for that and more coming up on Drive on talkSPORT after this.
Go and get the guitar. talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.